Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Date Club. So, in the last episode, we were sharing poems. We showed Natsuki. I think we should. What happened? It's hard to remember everything. I just remember the last part. We should stop doing these recaps.
Natsuki showed you her poem, and her poem was written in pink, and Monica's was written in normal ink.
Oh yeah, everyone else's is written in normal ink. They have new poems, so we know that Monica's poem was kind of a reference to how this is a new world. So I think she kind of knows. Also, we're talking with Monica about what happened in the beginning of the game, where she's like, yeah, I had that dream too, so apparently it was like a weird dream or something. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, so yeah. So now we're gonna show Sayori and Yuri our poems. So let us do that.
Hey Zero, ready to share your poem with me?
Well, yeah, I mean, do I have any alternatives?
Aw, come on, don't be so nervous. It's just a poem after all. Besides, who am I to judge? And even if I was any good, I still won't be harsh about it. You're my friend after all. And I am just so happy that you're here with us.
Yeah, thanks, Sayori. To be fair, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. Someone told me yesterday that I end up in a club dedicated to literature and that I, of all people, would be writing poems, I would laugh out loud.
Well, fate works in superior ways.
I think the word you're looking for is mysterious.
Yeah, that! It doesn't matter. Give me your poem now. I can't wait to see it.
Finally give Sayori the notebook where I wrote my poem yesterday.
Hehe.
Hey, I know it's bad, but I thought at least you won't laugh at it.
I'm not laughing at it, Zero. It just reminded me of someone.
Could you be any more vague?
Well, it's a bit blunt and simple.
Coming from you, I don't know if I should feel insulted or amused.
Hey! I'm not only about cute and happy stuff, and, you know...
Really?
Well, at least not all the time.
Hey, sure. Okay, just tell me. How bad is it?
It's not bad, actually. It's different from what I expected, but it's definitely not bad. You have a long way to go, that's for sure. You've got potential. I'm really curious what your next poems will look like.
Oh, it's a bit too early for that. Mind if I see your poem now?
Okay.
Sayori hands me her poem. It's written on a sheet of paper, torn out from a notebook. The sheet is covered in small wrinkles here and there, and it... Wait a minute, is that... Yep, it's a small yet visible coffee stain. At least something that looks like it. Jeez, I haven't read the poem yet, but even the paper you wrote it on already reminds me of you, Sayori.
Come on, there's no need to be mean about it.
Ugh. Never mind, let me just read it. Oh my god, I can read the poem so much better now.
A day on the ice. I stand out in the rink, a giant ring of ice, bundled up in my favorite coat and hat. I'm kind of scared that I'll fall and get hurt, so I'm gonna stay close to the wall. I skate, around and around, around and around. I decide to move away from the wall, still a little afraid I'll fall down. I fall down. I'm fine, my coat softens the blow. I get up again and dust myself off and start off towards the end of the rink. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right. I laugh as I skate around, my fear left me long ago. I'm almost sad when it's time to go home. I wish I could stay here. I wish I could stay forever, but I can come back another day. And besides, I'm cold. I want hot chocolate.
Of course, they kept the I want breakfast, but just put it in a different way. Besides, I'm cold, and I want breakfast, and I want hot chocolate. And I want breakfast with my hot chocolate. Man, that brings back memories.
I know, right? You see, when I checked my calendar yesterday, I suddenly realized that winter isn't that far away. And the memories just started washing over me. You remember how we were both learning how to ice skate? That was super fun.
Yeah, it sure was. Okay, before I start to get flashbacks, can I answer one question, Sayori?
What's that?
How was that hot chocolate?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, the one that supposedly left a spot right here, maybe? The one I assume you had with breakfast? Oh, see, she did have with breakfast. Sayori, tell me, honestly, did you write your poem when you were...
Don't say it out loud! Don't say what out loud? Nothing? You're such a meanie, Zero.
Well, excuse me, but you're the one around here who does her homework while eating breakfast.
Writing poems isn't just homework, you know.
I know. But I also know that isn't the first time you've done something like this.
Okay, just don't tell Monica, alright?
Oh, I don't know. What would I get for it?
0!
Yeah, okay, I'm done teasing, relax. I have to say, it's actually a very good poem. It's nothing fancy, but it feels just like you, basically.
Really? And how does it make you feel?
Carefree, cheerful, just a bit immature, but overall peaceful.
Aw. See, you're not always so grumpy and mean after all. I know that you're actually real softy deep inside.
Monica, could you come over?
Okay, I'll shut up now.
I talking to myself and able to keep a straight face while watching Sayori's mood swings. Yeah, I guess me being here is really for the best, after all. Oh, this is adorable. Oh god, it's Yuri, Sasuke.
Oh, hi, Zero.
We've already seen each other today, Yuri.
Yeah, silly me. So, I assume you would like us to share our poems?
I can't help but smile. At least I'm not the only one embarrassed about this whole activity Monica came up with.
Why are you smiling? Is it something I said?
Yuri, take it easy, okay? This is just new to me as it is to you. And unlike me, you at least know your way around poetry.
I'm not that good, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy. You left me speechless when you were talking about your passion for literature just yesterday. And impressing me with literature as a topic, that counts for something.
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Also, if I remember correctly, you promised to make me feel as comfortable here as possible. And I don't think us spending the rest of the meeting just sitting here, too embarrassed to share our work, qualifies as comfortable.
You're right. Please excuse my modesty. This is a new experience for me, after all.
For both of us. So, ladies first then?
Tisk tisk tisk, Zero. You do know that this is the type of trick a real gentleman would never use?
Well, you can't blame me for trying.
I know, but I still appreciate you trying to act like one.
Ow! What the fuck? Even Yuri's being mean! I don't exactly know what to make out of that last line, but I'm guessing that everything that Yuri says has some sort of double meaning to it. I hand her a notebook with my poem in it. And this is where she says it's shit.
That's not something I was expecting, to be honest.
Ah, you actually had some specific expectations at all?
Well, I understand that this is your first attempt, but I hope that you would pick a different approach.
Care to elaborate? Because I barely know what I was doing at all. I knew what I was doing at all.
You see, it's not particularly a bad idea to focus your attention on the message. But there's really no need to limit yourself. There are so many beautiful words, so many beautiful ways to convey your thoughts and your feelings. In the hands of a writer, language is a tool to deliver his or her message in a profound way, which will leave people in awe.
Okay, I get it. It sucks. There's really no need in trying so hard to spare my feelings, Yuri. I'm telling you, I relate with this man so much. It's just, okay, I get it, Yuri. It sucks. It's like, just say it, okay? You don't try to make me feel good.
No, I never said that. I just meant that it's...
I can barely contain my laughter at this point. This is...
simplistic. Yeah, that's the word.
Okay, I think I'm fine with that feedback. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, mind if I take a look at your poem now?
Oh, yes, sure.
Yuri hands her a notebook. When I touch it, it takes just a little more effort to get it out of her hand than I expected. She's obviously still having second thoughts about all this. Nevertheless, I finally get my hands on it and start leafing through the pages, looking for her latest poem. Her handwriting's beautiful, almost calligraphic. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait! I can kind of read this! Oh my god. Is this time? I think I can read this. I'll try my fucking best.
Fading light. The settings.
Damn it! No! It's sun! Right? Slave? Slake? Steak? It's steak! I think. Damn it! No, it's sun!
The setting sun's amber sheets cast vow elongating shadows. God damn it.
Stealth shows! I think that shows. Damn it! No, streams! Streams! Amber streams.
The setting sun's amber streams cast now elongated shadows. Paging it to mind, I lose myself in the expansive world beside me. No inside me, now as I expose them. The light has...
I'm just using this in my regular voice. I have to try this. The light's hue changes from yellow to an... What is that? Damn it! No! From an enlarge... What is that word? I hate this. I hate this. I hate Yuri's handwriting. Fuck it. I tried. Black to white. The only indication of passing time. Impeccable at first, but it's only that it fades back again, that I wake any observation. I must vow. What is that? I must vow. Tune? Feeling? To exploring my own. This is horrible. I hate this. I hate Yuri's handwriting.
So, what do you think?
It's very beautiful, and to be fair, it's quite clear. Would have expected you to make it more mysterious.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Huh? What? No! No. That's not what I... Ugh. Why does everything I say come out so wrong? I never said it never said it was in a bad way. I was just under the impression that you would make the message more concealed, more challenging to uncover.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you misguided. I do tend to overcomplicate things a bit. My usual style revolves around the idea of trying to make the reader ponder for a bit, to make them try to understand my way of thinking. Or to instead find a new meaning to it, one that initially invaded my gaze, to see my work from a completely new perspective.
Ahem.
Oh, yes, excuse my rambling.
No offense, Yuri, but if I let you talk, we'll most likely be stuck here until tomorrow.
I just thought that for the first time it would be logical to start with something more plain. Do you think it was a wrong move?
What? No, Yuri, please. Really think too much about this.
Well, I'm afraid that's just the way I am, and I hope it doesn't cause you all much trouble. So, you said that you found the message in the poem quite obvious?
Well, yeah, at least I think so.
And what does it make you think of me?
Ah, so you can confirm that the character of this poem is indeed you.
Well,
What can I say then? I'm beginning to understand your interest in literature a bit more.
Huh? You do?
Well, if it paints such a beautiful image in your head that even the description of that process. You were describing yourself reading, right? The other worlds you wander off to, how the time passes unnoticed?
Well, yes.
Then, as I was saying, if you manage to make the mere description of that process around sound so beautiful, I can hardly imagine what you must experience during it. Not that I can fully comprehend your passion towards it.
I'm so glad you understand, even if it's just slightly. It's good to see that there are people who I can talk to about things like this.
So you mean to tell me you had no such people before I came here? In a literature club, no less? Now I know you're pulling my leg.
And that's coming from a person who claimed he had no interest in literature whatsoever.
Well, I wasn't lying.
Do you even believe that yourself?
I don't think I have a straight answer to that question yet. Yuri giggles softly.
At any rate, I shouldn't hold you off any longer, but...
What?
I just wanted to thank you, Zero. I really needed someone to help me make the first step.
Yeah, we both did. Yuri gives me a sweet smile and turns away. I guess our conversation's over. Well, there you go. Now we have to wait for them to argue. Phew, that took a while. But I guess that's all of them? Monica's standing behind the teacher's desk, and by her busy look, I think it's best to leave her alone. The girls are once again sitting at our makeshift table, arranged from several desks. And Yuri has already brewed some tea, not a big surprise. I sit next to them without drawing any attention to me. Sayori seems to be in bliss. She's drinking tea and even humming to herself. I see no point in disturbing her. While Natsuki and Yuri are sharing poems with each other. We're getting to know these two a bit better. I have a feeling that things are about to go downhill anytime soon. They are. Well, I feel like a complete jerk for saying that. I wish I had some popcorn right now. Oh well. I guess you'll have to do.
Jeez, what's with this language?
Natsuki furrows her eyebrows in frustration.
Huh? Did you say something? Nothing.
Yuri gets back to reading Natsuki's poem. It's obvious that she had some higher expectations. And I guess that Natsuki's also irritated for a reason.
Well, I guess you could say it's fancy.
Natsuki dismissively hands Yuri her notebook.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I was writing about people not caring about you and taking all that you do for granted. It's basically a cry from the heart, and all you can say is that it's cute?
I know that. It's just your style and the language you used.
What about it?
Well, it's a bit too simplistic. But I do have a couple of suggestions if you would like to hear them.
Thanks, but no thanks. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And even Zero liked it too. So based on that, I'd say I can easily give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. And I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Zero liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
girls, please. That's not the point here. Yuri, can you please explain why most people think that poetry always has to be complicated? The point isn't to make the reader fall asleep, just trying to understand what you had to say. Poetry is the way of expressing yourself, you know, to let people know what you're thinking, not force them to guess it.
That is true, Natsuki, but there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
You know, I think you both are overcomplicating things a bit.
Whoa, and Sayori too?
Where's my goddamn popcorn? Poetry has to come from one's heart. It should come out easily. There's no need to force it. Putting your creativity into strict limitations of some style, what's the point in that? Oh, don't you even start, Sayori. Unless you want to be caught in the crossfire, of course. Just because it's easier for you that way doesn't mean it's the way to go. It's like I told you when we were sharing our poems. You can't just make it all completely carefree and casual with no meaning to it. There's no point in that either. Yeah? What do you mean by no meaning? It's all about the emotions behind it. And poems don't necessarily have to be some drama or deep thought-provoking stuff. It could describe the beauty of our everyday lives and those little things that can make us a bit happier. But that's just...
Natsuki, I really think you should be a bit more tolerant to other people's opinions.
Oh, you're one to talk.
I just don't want the conflict to escalate any further, to be honest.
Say something, you!
I almost choke on my tea.
Hey, don't bring me into all this. Why not? You're one of us now. We're obviously at a stalemate here. So we could use another opinion. Even if it's yours.
Natsuki, there's no need, really.
Oh, come on. He's got to look at all of our writing styles and heard what we've got to say. So he should have a bigger picture. And while he's definitely not an expert, at least his opinion shouldn't be biased, right? So what do you say, Zero?
I know what I would like to say, Natsuki. You see, it's hard for me to tell what I find more concerning. The three of you are arguing over such a trivial thing. Or the fact that you're acting like that in front of a newcomer. Listen, when it comes to any sort of art, there's no such thing as the right way. There are always multiple options. And each of those options has its own advantages and disadvantages, much like your approaches to poetry. We're all unique in our own little way, so there's no need to argue about whose style is better.
After all, I didn't work so hard to get 4 amazing and talented people into this club just so they could jump at each other's throats over something so trivial.
She makes a point.
Killing that water bottle.
I'm so professional.
Good lord. Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry. My throat was getting dry as fuck. I could barely do Monica's voice. Yuri takes a deep breath.
You're right. I apologize, Monica. I really shouldn't have gone this far.
Sorry, Monica.
Yeah, sorry about that. I shouldn't have gotten myself involved at all. In fact, I should have prevented it in the first place. So much for being a good vice president.
I did like how this took a different turn from the argument Natsuki and Yuri have. I like this. This is cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we all make mistakes from time to time. And speaking of vice president, Sayori, I could use your help. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure, right away. Excuse us for a moment.
I'm still a bit flabbergasted about how quickly Monica managed to resolve the situation. Honestly, I'm afraid that things could have gotten much worse if not for her interference.
Natsuki, please forgive me for acting so brash. I should really learn to be more open-minded and see things from other people's perspectives.
Oh, she's apologizing.
Yeah, guess that goes for the both of us.
Yuri exhales and a calm smile appears on her face. I suppose the crisis is finally over.
You 3 okay over here? Yes, Monica, thank you.
Yeah, we're fine.
Same here.
That's a relief.
Actually, Monica, while you're here, can I ask you something?
But of course.
Did I hear you correctly? Did you say 4 amazing and talented people just a minute ago? Monica chuckles just loud enough for me to hear.
I did, Zero, and I'm glad you noticed it.
Thanks. We spend the next few seconds in silence, and the overall mood finally becoming more pleasant. What are you laughing at? I'm just taking my compliment.
I was just thinking about how fucked up would it be if she meant like, and the 4th person is me.
I had to find my inner self, of course. You, on the other hand, you're still a newbie. Your poems kind of suck.
Wouldn't be surprised at how mean these girls are in this mod so far. I do like how they're written, though. I wonder, do the girls really see me as one of their own already? Or is it just Monica trying her best to accommodate me? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just glad with how things are going so far. I mean, I won't say they're going exactly smoothly, but so far, it's fine. Monica glances at the clock on the wall.
We should actually wrap things up. Can you 3 take care of the desk and tea set? Sayori and I are kinda busy at the moment.
No problem.
Thanks.
We watch as Monica goes back to continue her chat with Sayori. No matter how weird it is, it looks like they've managed to make quite a nice duo. And I'm actually genuine when I say this. Monica might be an overachiever here, but I know for sure that Sayori's full of surprises as well. So it's really nice to see them working as a team, even if they're almost complete opposites. But I guess they're definitely not the only ones here who fall into that category. I mean, just look at those two. As different as night and day, yet both are in the same club. Of course, I can't call them close friends or anything, especially after I've just witnessed a few minutes ago. But they still managed to get along just fine. I'm glad that now I, too, got a chance to join all 4 of them. Guess I owe Sayori some gratitude for bringing me here after all. As we all sit in silence, immersed in our own thoughts, Yuri pours all that's left of the tea into our cups. Thank you, Yuri.
You're welcome, Zero. To be fair, I wish we had something that would go well with tea.
Huh? You have a point. Tea alone is good, of course, but having something extra to it.
Okay, I get it. I can take a hint.
Yuri and I both let out a giggle.
Tell you what, I want to bring some homemade cookies for tomorrow. It's been a while since I made some.
That would be fantastic.
Natsuki's homemade cookies, huh? Count me in.
Hey, don't start drooling, okay?
I'll try my best. No guarantees, though. Also, I think it's time for us to pack things up.
I agree. Monica did ask us to call it a day. And I suggest we pack up the tea set first, and then together we...
Hold that right there, Yuri. I have nothing against your plan except for the whole we part.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm not sure I follow as well. Oh wait, let me guess. You don't want to overwork your poor newcomer, right?
Quite the opposite, actually. We, as in Yuri and I, are going to gather all the stuff from our tea party. While our poor newcomer, being the only boy here, is going to move all the desks back. Huh?
Now, Natsuki, I understand your reasoning behind this, but it still feels somewhat unfair.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Oh, come on, Yuri. Let the boy be a man, will you?
Whoa, easy there with those jokes.
Yeah, I suppose you have a point, indeed.
Hey, come on, you just said it wasn't fair.
I'll go wash the kettle.
And I'll gather the teacups then.
Yuri!
I'm sorry, Zero, but I'm afraid you're in the minority.
But... Alas, the only answer I get is Yuri's barely audible giggle and the sound of teacups changing. My god, they just freaking bodied me! No! Is this my initiation? This is big sad.
Yeah, it is.
Really? Like, really? That's what I get? Ugh. And here I started warming up to them. I hear a much louder giggle behind me. And they're laughing at me. Of course they heard it all. Yeah, laugh all you want. I know you all planned this. Stick my tongue out at them and turn away. Apparently, it only made them laugh even more. Letting out the most frustrated sigh ever recorded in history. I start with my heavy labor. Girls. Soon enough, we're finally done with our little tea party. Yuri and Natsuki have taken away the tea set, and I finished moving the desks into place.
Okay, everyone, it's time to finish our meeting. I'm very proud of all of you today. I'm very proud of all of you today.
I'm very proud of all of you today. All of you?
I'm very proud of all of you today, all of you.
I think it's a typo.
I don't think that's right, yeah.
I'm very proud of all of you today. I understand that it wasn't easy, but I have my faith in you, and you managed not to disappoint. I also think that we should make it a part of our everyday routine. Seeing everyone is sharing their work today, it really filled my heart with joy. No one's uncomfortable with it, right?
I glanced around the clubroom. Surprisingly enough, it really seems that everyone's actually okay with that.
Wonderful, and the assignment remains the same. Write another poem. And the more practice we all get by writing and sharing, the more confident each of us will be. Which brings us to Monica's writing tip of the day.
I snort, barely able to restrain myself from bursting into laughter. Really?
Hey, don't ruin the moment.
The rest of us share a small giggle, which feels only natural with Monica's constant teasing. Don't we all deserve a chance to give her a dose of her own medicine at least once?
Okay, so some of you might find yourself in a situation where you don't know if you're doing the right thing. Which means that you're uncertain if you're making the right choices or if your choices even matter. But you have to understand that we all make mistakes when we start something new. It's a natural part of a new experience. So there's no need to overthink. Just go with the flow, and once your time comes, you have it all figured out. What you're doing right now are basically just baby steps, drafts, and they'll hardly have any far-reaching consequences. I understand that may seem like a big deal right now, but trust me, in a matter of time, you'll laugh at how anxious you were. They're bricks, and important ones, but they're not the bricks that will make the real difference. They do not define you. So please just enjoy yourselves. It's way too early for any tough choices. And on that note, our meeting's over.
I feel like that had a double meaning. I feel like that has a double meaning. Because she's like, it's too early to be making choices. And she's like, they're bricks. They're important ones, but they're not bricks that'll make the real difference. They do not define you. So please enjoy yourself. It's too early to be making tough choices. I think that's a double meaning to that. I don't know, I could be thinking too much into it, but I definitely feel like there's a double meaning there. Basically, he's probably saying, like, don't stress over who you're making the poem for, maybe. And stuff. I don't know.
And on that note, our meeting's over. See you tomorrow, everyone.
We all start packing up. It was truly a new experience to me. My first day at the club, my first poem ever. It all feels new. I can't deny it. So far, I'm actually having fun. Natsuki's the first one to leave the club room. She waves us goodbye and leaves in a hurry. Yuri follows shortly after.
Ready to go home?
Yep, I'm also hungry. Mind if we grab something to eat as we go?
Of course. I'm actually hungry too.
Why am I not surprised?
Hey, quit it.
And I chuckle and grab my backpack. We have goodbye to Monica and leave the club room. Oh, whoa? What happened? Where are we? Now we're gonna get constant comments like, is Zero a furry? It's like, no, I'm not.
Oh,
I say it ironically, I swear.
sure you do. That's why you say it all the time.
I said in the Sonic Adventure episode, mascot outfits creep me out. How could I be a furry?
You don't need to have a mascot outfit to be a furry.
That's what I associate them with, so they creep me out. I'm also
now
fine
all the
with...
furries are gonna be like, "Wow, Zero."
I don't have a problem with furries, just saying I'm not one. I'm fine with being a human being. Anyway,
Likely story.
what do you mean likely story? What? Why are you trying to make them think you're just causing trouble? You're causing trouble. I'm trying to be like, you're just being mean. Now there's gonna be conspiracies. Zero hates furries or is Zero a furry?
They'll be making personas for you. I think I just stuck you into a hole.
They're making Actually, I think the thing that already shows that I'm not is the fact that my character that it represents me isn't an animal. That already proves that I'm not one. But now that I've gotten the whole Zero isn't a furry thing, now I have to try to defend Zero hating furries.
I know you don't hate furries.
Alright, I'm just making sure. Pretty sure one of our admins is a furry. I think Northy's a furry. I'm still on that.
What? It's not confirmed? I thought he was.
I don't know. We have to figure it out.
I like how we're just talking about someone while
Yeah, we should probably continue this. In case you don't know what we're talking about, go to our Discord and look at one of our admins named Northy. He's probably a furry.
Yeah.
Join the Discord and ask him.
Plug your Discord while you're at it.
It's already in the description. It's always in the description. Alright, let's continue this. I barely got back home, and it's evening already. Oh, no. Don't you dare. It's way too early. I start rubbing my eyes, trying my best not to look at my soft, comfy bed. Get yourself together, will you? Got a poem to write, remember? Yeah, that's true. It wasn't so bad, now that I think of it. I should definitely give it another try. And after all, I've read a lot of stuff from the others today. I learned so much new. I've learned so much new. So who knows? It might even turn out better than the last one. But I won't hold my breath on it. Oh!
Oh!
Another day, another poem. That could have gone worse, actually. I'm still not sure what to write about, but I think I'll try to use what I've learned from everyone. Oh, look at that! That's cool!
Oh!
So it has adorable picnic, small, cute kitten, strength, cunning. Oh. So it has like, we're like drawing a picture of Natsuki. So like I'm saying, I think these are practice poems.
Oh?
I think these are practices. Because notice again, we didn't get a specific Natsuki scene. So I think these are like practices. So I think it's like something to kind of figure out all the girls' words. And then, so you're able to...
There's like a final battle poem where you have to like...
A final battle poem? We battling things?
A final, like, boss poem.
Boop. Yeah, I think like there's like a final, like, okay, what you make here will actually, like, make a difference. Like, it's probably, like, giving me another... Like, I feel like it's gonna be like, this is the last practice poem, I'd be like, okay. It's like, look, hardship and exterior and strength and cunning are not Natsuki's words. But Natsuki's words are crossed out.
Sparkle.
Also, can I find out it's adorable that we actually drew this? Apparently, that's adorable. We drew Natsuki as a fucking chibi. Baking. Kitty. Play. No, it's place will say or anything.
Lollipop.
Jump. Nibble. Family. Cupcake. Sing.
I don't think family was Natsuki's.
Sugar. Maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe not. Loud. That's definitely Natsuki. Pink. It's literally right there. Literature Emerald. Man, I wonder who that is. Existence.
Existence? Man, who's that?
Man, I wonder that. Fox. That's probably Monica too. Pout. Father. Twirl. Kawaii. Probably not ponytail.
No, that's Monica most likely.
Tease might be Natsuki. Or Monica. Cute. Not cute! It's just another ordinary day in our club. Or at least it looks like one, since so far it's hardly different from the 2 days I've already spent here.
So Zero, how's school going for you?
I'm standing in front of the teacher's desk with Monica on the opposite side, writing something. She barely even looks at me. I'm managing, more or less. I still feel exhausted after midterms.
Yeah, I can understand that, believe me.
And what about you? How are you doing?
Fine, actually.
You sure? I mean, I'd imagine it'd be pretty tough to keep up with your studies while also being president of the club. Monica looks at me with her eyebrow raised.
You seem awfully concerned for me, Zero.
She flashed me a teasing smirk that's just as trademark as her smile.
Is there something I should know?
I was just trying to keep up the conversation, that's all!
Sorry, Zero. I'm just...
There you are, Zero! Natsuki unceremoniously interrupts our little chat. Finally! I've been waiting for you, you know! Oh, hey there, Natsuki. Sorry, I was kind of late today. I just got here a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, he was just keeping me company.
Oh, that's cute. Coming from Monica, something as seamlessly harmless as this sounds like it has some hidden meaning behind it. That, or it's just me watching way too much anime.
Anyway, why were you waiting for him, Natsuki? Do you need help with something?
Well, I want him to help me carry some books to my locker. But if you two are that busy, then I'll just do it myself. Natsuki turns away from us and starts to walk away.
Wait! Zero, I think it'd be better if you go and help her. After all, she's quite frail.
What?
I'm not frail. I'm just small. Why did I even say that? Anyway, you gonna help me out or what?
Yeah, I'll help you out. But not for free.
Huh?
Well, if I recall correctly, you were planning to bring some homemade cookies.
So what? Are you really trying to charge me just for your help?
I'm just joking, Natsuki. Don't take it too seriously.
And you better work on your stupid sense of humor. I've told you already, I don't appreciate clowns like you. Teasing everyone, toying with people's emotions.
How do you even get along with Monica then? Besides, after what you and Yuri did to me yesterday, I think I at least deserve some gratitude. Namely cookies. Yeah, I think I'm okay with some compensation for my ordeal. Whatever, Natsuki. Now come on, I'll help you out. No strings attached. Without even looking at me, she starts walking away. The books are on the desk. Aye, Captain. I grab the books and follow her to the corridor. I'm assuming it's because we made her a second poem, and we made her this poem. This is probably like, yes, this is Natsuki, probably. Like, now we're on
Yeah.
Natsuki. This is probably her first scene. And here we are, walking along the almost empty corridor. We come across some other students here and there, though members of some other clubs, or those unfortunate enough to stuff classes at this time of day. Natsuki's walking next to me, but she's still keeping a certain distance. Just so you know, I didn't ask for your help just to spend more time with you or anything. I just need a hand to help carry the books, that's all. Natsuki, the more you say this, the more I start to think that there actually is some other motive to it. Natsuki exhales through her gritted teeth. Besides, can you explain to me what's the big deal? I mean, seriously, there aren't that many books and they aren't that heavy. What was the point of asking? Suddenly, Natsuki plops her stack of books on top of mine, almost making me drop them all on the floor. There! Now you have enough weight on your shoulders. You happy now? Natsuki, what the hell? Blame your big stupid mouth for that, dummy. Now follow me. We don't have all day. The nerve of that girl. Finally straightening my poor back, but under the sudden weight of Natsuki's books, I follow her, barely holding myself from cursing. I'm like, you freaking son of a... Eventually reach the lockers. So, which one's yours? This one. Follow Natsuki and wait until she opens her locker. Are you waiting for some special invitation or something? Wait, really? You're not even going to help me put them where you want to see them? Quit it, will you? You brought them here already. Don't make a girl do the rest of your job for you. Oh, so it's mine now. I don't recall getting a job offer. Well, thankfully, I know certain weak spots of your kind. Let me run it by you again, Natsuki. You're asking me to start messing around your locker? Putting your books into it? Is that what you want? Huh? With surprising ease, Natsuki snatches the books from my hands and starts putting them in her locker. Yeah, that's how you deal with them. and then every time they're caught, they always go, It's always, they don't know what else to say. Nice one, Zero. Now you've really earned yourself a cookie. An age-old trick, and yet it never fails. And after all, how could a girl possibly let a boy get a glance of her sacred inner world? When it comes to girls like Natsuki, that distrust is only amplified. Guess watching so much anime isn't that bad after all. Great. I'm judging a girl based on anime stereotypes. Never thought I would stoop so low. I hope that Monica and the others aren't looking for us at this point. Didn't take us too long, of course, but still. We're standing in front of the club room. For some reason, Natsuki, who's been leading the way all that time, is just staring at the floor. Hello? Are you waiting for me to say ladies first or something? Natsuki, we don't have... Thanks. Without me being able to say anything, Natsuki enters the club room and closes the door without even waiting for me. I'll admit, I'm both flabbergasted and curious, but I think it's better to leave the situation as it is. When I enter the club room, Natsuki's already sitting at the desk near the window. The thing that suddenly catches my attention is Sayori's upset voice.
Monica!
It seems to be coming from the closet.
What is it, Sayori? I've looked everywhere, but I just can't find any colored paper. Yeah, that's a pity. I'll add it to the list, then. We'll get along with the other supplies for the festival. Huh? Okay.
Sayori literally crawls out of the closet, dusting off her skirt as she stands up. As she notices me, her face shines with joy.
Oh, hey there, Zero.
I really like all the detail that they put in the words here. Like, I like the Sayori literally crawls out of the closet, dusting off her skirt. Like, I like that. This is cute. Hi, Sayori. Again.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to it. It's just so weird to see you every morning, let alone every day in the club.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So what's the deal with the colored paper or whatever it is?
Oh, it's nothing serious. We're just looking through the supplies we have at the club room.
Supplies?
Supplies for the festival, yeah.
Oh, so you already have everything planned. Oh, you two are fast.
Yeah. No. Actually not.
You're still planning things out?
Mm-hmm. I really get a feeling that the administration is just stalling everyone on purpose.
You do realize that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. That still makes me all cranky.
Relax. Sure, everything's going to be fine. Let Monica handle the school administration. If anyone can pry something out of them, it's her.
Yeah. Speaking of Monica, have you ever seen her getting cranky or annoyed?
No, I don't think I have.
Trust me, she looks so cute when she's all frustrated. When she gets back from principal's today, just look at her face. It's hysterical, I tell you. Thank you very much for helping my image, Sayori. Sorry. I know I could be a bit of a blathermouth at times. That you are. The trick is, same goes can be said about me. Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, despite the context, that almost sounded like a threat, Monica.
I would prefer the term warning.
Oh god.
And what I meant is that I also have some interesting things to say about you, Sayori. Oops. That actually goes for all of you. I am the president here after all. It's part of my job to keep track of all my members.
Looks like I found myself my new favorite source of information.
At your service, Zero. Now I'll go and help Monica. Have fun, okay?
I'm already having it, Sayori. Now watch as Sayori follows Monica to the other end of the classroom. Shortly after, they both start chatting, most likely discussing how they're going to handle the whole festival question. Surprisingly enough, even Natsuki joins to help them out. I wish I could be of use too, but at this point it's best for me not to get involved in some serious activities. It's only my third day here, after all. Therefore, I have nothing better to do. Grab a water pitcher and start watering flowers.
Oh, hello, Zero.
I didn't notice Yuri entering the club room. Hey there, Yuri. Wait a minute. Yuri, didn't you call in sick this morning? At least that's what I heard.
Yes, that's true, but I'm feeling much better already. I just worried a bit too much and thought it would be better for me to just stay home. But trust me, I'm okay.
She smiles sweetly as if to assure me, but something about her seems a bit off. You sure you're okay with being at school? I mean, if you're really concerned, then skipping just one day of classes won't hurt. Pretty sure that skipping even a whole month won't hurt her in any way. She and Monica seem like the type who have absolutely no problems with their studies. What was the reason you wanted to stay home anyway? Cold? Fever?
It's okay, Zero. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Please.
You say so. Yeah, sure. Called in sick in the morning, and yet you're already feeling much better in the afternoon. And now I also have to pry it out of you, which only makes it even more suspicious. In other words, I still don't buy it, but knowing Yuri's gentle and private personality, pushing her any further won't lead to anything good.
Anyway, how are you doing with your studies? I would be happy to give some assistance in case you need help.
Nah, I'm good, Yuri. But thanks for the offer. It's a blatant lie, to be honest, but I'd hate to cause her any trouble. Though it might also be my pride talking. So, any ideas how to kill time? Everyone else seems to be in the middle of something. So I thought it would be best to leave them alone and keep ourselves occupied with something. I honestly have no ideas.
I don't know. I was actually planning to choose what I'm going to read today.
Yeah, tag along. I'm hardly an expert on the matter, as you already know, but still.
Much like you said yourself, I appreciate the offer, but I can manage myself.
Come on, Yuri. I just don't want to end up wandering alone across the club for the whole meeting.
Well, okay. I'm just uncertain if you'll enjoy my company much. But if you insist...
Yuri, you're making it sound really awkward.
Huh? Oh, please don't think of it that way. I'm just...
Man, it was quite obvious when we first met that she's the shy type. I never expected her to be that fragile, delicate. I honestly have no good words to describe her. It's okay, Yuri. I'll find something to keep myself busy. You go do your thing. Oh, and sorry for being so intrusive.
No, it's I who I should be apologizing. I really overreacted and...
Yuri, please. I told you, it's all good. The more you apologize, the more it seems like it's a big deal when it's actually not. Now please, do what you're planning to do while I try to make myself useful.
What do you mean?
I'll go join the rest and put on my best, now more responsible and proactive club member look.
Oh, okay, sure.
The stages keep getting better and better. First Monica teasing me like I'm a first year called staring at his crush. Then Yuri acting like I've just proposed to her. Girls.
Would you look at them?
With the corner of my eye, I see Monica, Sayori, and Natsuki chatting while occasionally glancing at me. Their speech is just loud enough for me to eavesdrop.
Just 3 days since he got here, and they already seem so close, right? I actually think that Yuri's falling for him. Natsuki, they might hear you, you know? Besides, didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to gossip like that? Actually, Natsuki, weren't you the one who waited for Zero to show up today? Just to get him to help carry you some books? Huh? So what? You mean to tell me you didn't want to spend time with him? Even a little? Of course not. I just didn't want to do it all by myself. That would take way too long. And besides, if we're gonna touch that topic, weren't you the one who brought him here in the first place? Eh? Well, yeah, I did. What about it? Oh, you know, nothing. It's just that I really can't call your decision to bring him here a coincidence. Knowing that you two are friends for so long, that is. Huh? What are you even on about? You mean to tell me you didn't just do it to spend more time with him? And you were oh so blushing when I told you he was your boyfriend.
Is this really happening?
Girls? Hey, I was just helping him out, trying to get him to socialize a bit. I mean, we are good friends. But that's as far as it goes, you know?
Oh, please, Sayori. You know there's no such thing as friendship between a boy and a girl.
Natsuki, pray tell, how can you even expect anyone to treat you like an adult when you're always acting like this? Hey! I am more than mature enough, so don't you even start lecturing me. I'm perfectly capable of handling myself, and you shall all know it.
Where's that doubt button?
Probably somewhere on your face. Because that's exactly what my fist is about to be.
So, what are you three talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about you, Zero.
Really? Never considered myself an interesting topic for discussion.
Yeah, well, you know, you and Yuri being so close all of a sudden.
What? We aren't even that close. We're just being friendly, that's all. If I didn't know you any better, I'd assume you're just being jealous.
What? Natsuki, mind your volume. Were you talking about me by any chance?
Huh? Well, yeah, you could say that. Not really, Yuri. Don't mind Natsuki. We're just,
We were just about to discuss what we're going to be doing for the festival.
and at that, we're gonna end the episode. Because Jesus Christ, this episode's going on for so long. I was trying to find a good ending point, and I'm like, Jesus.
It's like trying to find a good ending point. Now she's like, now let's move on to another big topic. No thanks, we're ending now.
Yeah, hold on. Is she actually gonna talk about the festival? We were? Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, she was. Cool. There we go. That's where we're stopping. We're stopping. We're just gonna talk about the festival. So yeah, that is it. Jesus Christ, I really like this mod. Good mod. Again, gonna be sad when the demo ends, because my fucking god. I just want to play the full version. Full release, please. But I think this mod's actually been in the works for a year now.
What?
I mean, I think they had a lot of problems with trying to work on it, so I don't know if it's been fully being worked on for a year. But yeah, I don't know. They have to probably ask staff about all that crap. But yeah, I really want this mod to be done, because if this mod comes out, this actually might be, again, one of my favorite mods. There's a lot of mods I'm playing right now that could potentially be one of my favorite mods. Alright, there's fruits. Salvation was still very good. Probably not my favorite, but it's definitely my top 5. Summer Hope, when it finishes, might be my favorite. I don't know. Fucking, what other ones? Twin Realities is pretty good. I like that one. I can't think of all these mods. I'm gonna be here forever. Anyway, that is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to play this for yourself, the link will be in the description below. This has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter.